What's going on? Welcome back to Conversations with a Martial Artist. First and foremost, before we dive in, I want to apologise to you guys, the listeners, and Peter, who is my guest today. Big delay on this one. There's been a little hiatus while I've had some technical difficulties, so apologies, but we're back up and running now. And we've got a fantastic episode. Some of what we talk about is a little dated, so apologies for that. But Peter himself is he's a professional K1 fighter. He's a Muay Thai coach as well out of Backstreet Dojo in Hanworth. So if you are in the area, make sure to go check him out. Drop him a follow and show him some support. He's got loads of fights and things coming up, so keep an eye on him. He's up and comer. He's a young guy, still going. We talk about everything in the world of striking. I really hope you enjoy it. In which case, Peter, thank you very much for having me down here.
Mate, it's a pleasure.
Backstreet Dojo, we're hiding out at today. Giving up your bank holiday as well.
Yeah, that's it. Working anyway, so plenty of room.
Yeah, cool. It's a cool little gig. I was saying just before when we were walking around. I don't realise how big it is, but it's a cool little place. I heard people in sort of the local area talk about it. Yeah, and it's always sort of been one of the places where I'm like, I'll come down to see it at some point.
Yeah.
I've never actually.
Whereabouts you live?
At the moment, I'm not very far away. I'm in Walton.
Oh yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I live in Shepperton, so literally right next to me. Yeah, mate, it's all right. We've got space. We've currently got all the refurb work going on, but once that gets extended, we have so much more space as well for classes. We eventually want to, I don't know if you saw, there's a little football cage next to this. The football cage is going to then get taken down and we're going to extend over that. It's going to just get bigger and bigger. Just get bigger and bigger and just hopefully keep growing as just a company and a gym. You know?
How long have you been training here? Has this always been your gym? Or?
Yeah, so the gym used to be in Sunbury, but then we moved here maybe 6 years ago. All in all, I've trained here for 11 years. 11 years since I was about 9.
That's pretty good going.
20 now.
That's the bulk of your training, I'm assuming.
Yeah. That's literally everything. I did a bit of karate when I was really young, but that didn't really go anywhere. I stopped, played football for a bit. I was really rubbish. So then I've come back to this, and then where I've done karate before, I was just naturally good at it, so I just carried on training for this. But yeah.
And was that Thai that you jumped straight into? Because we were talking before, you're a bit sort of
hybrid. A bit of both. To be fair, this gym is mainly kickboxing, K1 and stuff. So I'd always just do K1 and kickboxing bouts. Even when I was younger, it was above the waist kickboxing.
Yeah.
And then more so K1, and then eventually I went to a few other Thai gyms as well. Went to Thailand myself, learnt there, and then now I teach the Thai here. So now we're starting to become a more Thai gym as well. Hopefully have some guys coming up going for the Thai ranks and stuff as well. But yeah, it's mainly just K1 gym and MMA as well. But yeah, my Thai has only ever been from other gyms or from Thailand.
Yeah, that's good. How long were you in Thailand for?
First time I went by myself. I was there for 2 months, and then the last time I went, I was there for 3 months, I think it was. The plan is next year to go long, that's it. One-way flight, I'll come back. I'll come back when I'm ready.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you go and you think, my flight home is on this day, and then you don't get the opportunities when you're fighting out there. Like last time I went, I fought out there. I won the stadium belt against a tough guy.
Oh, sick.
And then there was a guy who wanted me to fight in Cambodia. He was like, we'll fly you to Cambodia to fight one of their guys. But I was going home. And so then it's like, sorry mate, I've got my flight home booked. So I just want to go, no flight home, no boundaries, no shackles on me I've got to do this, I've got to go home for then. Just go and just
tear it up.
Yeah, just see what happens, you know what I mean? Win, lose, draw, doesn't matter, just fight. And you get recognised. The Thai people like you out there, you know?
Yeah, fighting, yeah.
100%. Especially if you're a foreigner. If you can go out and you can be a bit flashy and put on a show and you can talk well and they really enjoy it, they'll give you a good opportunity because it's a good market for them. In Thailand especially, they're so ahead of the curve at the minute. They're going up and up and up and up in their Thai scene. It's becoming a more mainstream sport almost. Especially if you look at their big stadiums, the Bajadamna and stuff like that. it's like going to a football game. Like it's
it's
different
crazy,
to what
yeah.
old traditional Thai would be. It's now becoming a very like publicised thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think universally, like Thai especially, seems to be blowing up because, like in Thailand, they just say, well, when I was out there, it's such a like. Of course, what you do is like, of course I'm going down to watch some fights at like the local stadium or whatever, and it's like such a big thing. People get so behind them. But even here, like over the past couple of years, it's been blowing up.
100%.
Like almost out of nowhere.
Yeah, kind of. I think it's always been there, but as we were saying before about promotion, it was never really promoted that well. Like it was just the people who knew about it were the people who'd done it. No one else. It's never going to get anywhere else.
For that sport.
Yeah, whereas it's still not quite there, but it's getting there to the point where now people would buy a ticket just to come and watch.
Yeah.
Not just because their mates fighting. Some people will come to go, oh, that's sick, I'll come watch that. Like they see the poster or the promotion video and they think, oh, I'll go watch that. You know? So it's getting there.
Well, it is so fun. Like, so there's a little promotion that I fight on. They're mainly boxing, and they introduced a couple of Muay Thai things. They want to sort of grow that. But they've only done like 2, 3, like there's one on the card or something. And then the rest of the
What promotion is that?
It's one up in Notting Hill, Undisputed Sports Promotion. It's just a little like unlicensed.
I think I've taken someone there to fight.
Yes,
before.
Alfie.
Yeah.
So your mate, funny enough, he fought my mate there.
Oh really? Yeah. He called me. He called me like the night before and was like, "Oh mate, I might fight this Muay Thai fight tomorrow. Can you take me?" And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So we just went off and did it.
Yeah, but it's wicked, and that was a great example of it. It's a great, like the crowd gets so into it.
100%.
And I fought on their most recent one, which was only 2-3 weeks ago at this point. And this was the first one for a little while. They haven't had any Thai fights on it. And people like my friends and family that come forward, are like, "Where's the Thai?"
You was just boxing.
Yeah, I was just boxing. And it's and they're like, that's the good shit now. So I think when you see it, you realise actually, even as a spectator that has no interest in it, like how people love to go watch boxing because two dudes just fucking duke it out.
Yeah.
You get the same thing with Thai, but
it's like being like the Roman Colosseum. People want to see people just scrapping it out. And I think boxing as well. I've got a love for boxing. I just went to watch the Conor Benn and Chris Eubank fight.
Oh yeah.
But I can't help but watch it and go, it's just missing that. Yeah. It's missing that something. I don't know. And I that's what I much rather would watch K1 or Muay Thai. Yeah. From an entertainment value, I think it gives you so much more.
1000%.
So like people would come, especially them shows where it's mainly boxing, but you have a sprinkle of K1 Thai. People will probably leave them shows thinking that was the best bit of the night. I love that. Yeah. So it's getting there. I just think it needs one championships now on Sky Sports.
That was a big move.
That's going to be. It needs to get broadcasted more on Sky Sports.
Yeah, it's too hard to get around here as well.
100%.
I think they don't sort of scream about it.
Yeah, but I think if they can bring a card over in UK time, do it in Wembley, it in the O2, wherever, I think that will help elevate it to that next level. You know, because people will see it, people will hear about it, people will talk about it. And it's like how like MMA and UFC is slowly getting there. Same, I just think MMA, Muay Thai and kickboxing just on that next level. It's gonna gradually grow, but yeah, it's missing that big show, like the big event, the one coming over to England for a show or something like that, to take it there.
I think the problem with one is their MMA rules, isn't it? Nowhere will sanction it because they have things like the knees on the ground.
Yeah. That's why they keep it mainly in like Asia.
That's it. Yeah, no one will let them do it.
Yeah, it's fairly normal. It's just that one rule that it is a bit. I don't know if I like it.
Oh, I love it.
I like watching it. I wouldn't like to fight it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. To be fair, with the one championships MMA, I'll take it or leave it. I think their MMA scene isn't actually that good in one.
No, yeah.
I'd much prefer watching their like the Thai and their MMA bucks. And
they've got all the top stars. I mean, there was one of the things I did want to ask you. It's like in terms of as a career projection as a fighter, where is it that sort of that like, you know, you speak to an MMA fighter and every MMA fighter says the pinnacle, I'm going to be in the UFC. Right? Is one the equivalent? I was trying to think. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so it's one championship, or you've got like shows like RWS in Thailand. It's like that's like one, but it's big gloves. It's a lot more traditional
Yeah.
Thai, 5 rounds. Like if you're more of a fan of the purist, like you're the purist version of the sport, you're an RWS guy.
Right.
If you prefer that entertainment, rock and roll, let's put the small gloves on and bang, that's your one championship. And to be honest, I actually would like to fight in one just because I think I like his small MMA gloves. A lot of people don't. A lot of people prefer the traditional Thai style, big gloves, figuring it out, chess match. Whereas one, even though it's Muay Thai, it's more like a kickboxing style because it's so quick. It's like, because they've only got tiny gloves on, then it's bam, 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 bam. So I prefer that because I think that suits my style. So yeah, for me, in like a career goal, is one championship because I think I suit that style better. That sort of, it's Thai, but it's kickboxing, quick pace, small gloves, landing the bangs, and that's why it's so entertaining as well. Like, that's why it's doing so much, so well, so quick. One championship because it's taking the best of both. Like it's got the entertainment of like UFC and them tiny gloves, the KOs, the power, but then also putting the best fighters in the world, the best strikers in the world, doing it. Do you know what I mean?
And having the mix of like where they've got some grappling on the show and some MMA on the show.
Yeah, they're doing like a jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah, exactly. Because then it's exposure for like the styles that aren't as big. Like if you go to Joe Vlogs, you're like, oh mate, do you want to come around? We're watching these fights at the weekend. Oh, it's MMA. It's like, yeah, I'll go watch an MMA fight. Oh, what the fuck is this? It's Thai or kickboxing or whatever.
True.
Is probably a good way of them bringing it up. But yeah, I think it is. It was also. I imagine it would be fun to find.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of, let's say, casual fans as well. They might watch MMA. And I don't mind watching the ground stuff, but some people go, stand them up. So if you like the stand up, that's where one championship, that's what that is. All of it. That's the best, and that's the best strikers just striking in MMA gloves. Like it's so entertaining. It needs to get to that mainstream, like you say, the Joe Vlogs down the road who doesn't have a clue. Yeah. Because more people watch it, more people want to come and do it as a sport. Yeah. It just takes over, doesn't it? So it's like in Thailand, like everyone does it because that's their life. That's what they know. It's like, oh yeah, Thailand. Like let's do Muay Thai. Yeah.
It's funny when I was out there, how many just random people. I was surprised by this. How many just random like tourists were coming and like, oh yeah, top things to do in Thailand. Try Muay Thai. And I was like, okay. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me. I wouldn't expect it from like random people.
100%.
And they all do it and they fucking love it.
It's true. It's true. I'm a full-time PT, and I have a few people that I've trained that have never done it before, but they went to Thailand, did it, and was like, oh my god, this is sick. Yeah. And now they come and train with me all the time. And I think, all it takes is that trip to, and a lot of people are doing it now, that Asia, Southeast Asia, travelling, like everyone, that's like on everyone's bucket list to do. And if you're going to go to Thailand, like you say, what are you going to do when you're there? Oh, I'll try a Muay Thai class.
Yeah, sit and pet elephants.
Yeah, exactly. There, you're free, you're elephant, you're Thai. God knows what, let's go to a temple, done. But you give it a go, 7 out of 10 people are going to go, oh, that's so fun. Great even fun. Just for fitness, even like I was doing sessions with like older women, like they're not looking to fight or anything, but it's great for cardio and it's fun, isn't it? So everyone enjoys it. So I think the more people that travel to Thailand, travel the world, they're going to try it, they're going to enjoy it, they're going to come home, they're going to talk about it, they're going to find a gym local to them. So we should keep growing, but
he's hoping. And then by the time that one British one,
that card's coming over,
we've got a local boy for you.
In that, 100%.
I'm sure Chatri will be watching this, no doubt.
Your Chatri, yeah, you know.
He's a big fan of the show.
He's keeping an eye on me, I'm sure.
But
big wins away, yeah.
But I'm quite curious about your time in Thailand, because it's interesting that you sort of came from K1 and then explored the Thai stuff like elsewhere and like put it together almost yourself a little bit, right?
Yep.
So how much of an impact did the going to Thailand have? Were you just out there and like just training the clinch stuff or things? Because that's really, I suppose, the big thing.
That's the massive difference, right? Yeah, clinch and elbows is. I don't know, so I trained here and then I went to another gym called Shin Kick when I was younger. I used to always get taken there by a couple of other fighters. So I'd work on my clinch a little bit there, work on elbows, knees, that Thai, more style. And I'd watch a lot of Thai, like in school. We were allowed computers in school. I never did any work, I just watched Thai fights all the time. So I just watched these fights all the time, like UK guys, like Liam Harrison, Mo Abdurrahman, whoever. Even like world level guys like Sanchai, all these Thais, I just watched their fights all the time. And and I just fell in love with it. So then as soon as I turned 18, I was like, right, book that trip. And then when I went there, they just clinched me every day. Every day, because I had a very fast, dynamic K1 style, which to be fair, they struggled to deal with in terms of like sparring, because it's so different there. Like, what you're doing, like they're very slow, methodical. But then when it would come to clinch, oh my god, I got smashed up, thrown around for literally about a month and a half, 2 months. But then towards the end of that month and a half, 2 months, I started to get it. I started to go, okay, I'm still getting thrown around, but not as bad, not as bad. Like, and the gym I went to were really like accommodating. Like they didn't just beat me up for the sake of it. Like they actually taught me how they're doing it, arm control, position, and you pick it up. So then I come home, carried on training Muay Thai, went back, did it again, and then now I've got like a good sort of understanding of it all, you know? Because like you said, the K1 is the striking and the elbow. Just adding the elbows come easy. It was the clinch that was the hardest bit to learn. And especially against the Thais, they're the best at it. You know what I mean? So
you're really in deep water.
So 100%. But if you're gonna go, that's the best thing to do. Just clinch. Because you can practice your striking anyway. You can
practice striking on a heavy bag.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas the clinching, that's where Thailand is, I think, is most valuable. And that's where you'll get the most knowledge. It's the clinch. So if you can go to a good, strong clinch gym, in my opinion, that's the best thing to do. If you're gonna go Thailand to learn Thai, go to a heavy clinching gym, and it hurts. You're gonna wake up, your neck's like, I don't want to go training today. But eventually the pain kind of goes away, and I actually really enjoy clinching now, to be honest. I hated it at first, oh god, what have I done? But now I actually really love the clinch, and I think it's an underutilised like art now. No one clinches too much.
Not the way that the Thais do.
No. But when you have them heavy clinchers, like fighters that are predominantly clinch, march forward, march knee, clinch, they smash everyone because people can't deal with the pressure. They might get caught a couple of times, but then they just shake it off, they walk forward, clinch, and it's so tiring. But it's less and less of them fighters now, so it's nice when you see fighters that do have that style to do well, because you're like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Like, there is still something to it.
Yeah, it's a whole different like side of the sport. So it's just so different. It's like watching one thing and the other thing.
It's an art in itself, the clinch, for sure.
Yeah, it's its own sport.
I love that.
But yeah, so that was the best. For me, that was the best part of going to Thailand and gaining the most knowledge is just the clinch.
And have you got a home gym out there? Like you always train the same place? Or
So I always train at Care Muay Thai. It's like a tiny little family gym.
Cool.
So in Phuket you've got like big gyms, Tiger Muay Thai, AKA, places like that. Honestly, punch and tone. Sorry Tiger, if you still want to sponsor me, I'll come out there.
I changed my mind.
But if you're a tourist, just going to, let's just do a little bit of training for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, don't go to Tiger.
Oh really?
Because you'll pay double. First one, you'll pay double. Number two, you'll go in there because you think, Peter Yan trains there, this fighter trains there, this fighter trains there. They're training with the best coaches.
Yeah. They're in their own little...
Even like me or you or whoever, we go over, hi guys, you join the class, you're with loads of beginners, you're not training with the high level coaches, you're training with just...
Or any type of...
Yeah, you're just training with whoever, like you're not learning that much. And they're not going to teach you nothing worth learning because to them you're just another number that keeps coming in every week, paying money. They don't care about you. They'll put you into fights against guys that they know you're going to get smashed up because they don't care. They make money off it. So cheers, have your fight, off you go. They know you're just here
for
a few weeks.
Yeah.
Whereas you go to them smaller gyms, them like little family gyms. The coaches will be unbelievable ex-fighters that you would never even like known. But they'll help you, they'll teach you, they'll teach you things worth learning, and they'll only let you fight if they think you can fight, or you're ready to fight, or the person you're gonna fight, they know that it's an even fight, you know what I mean? Like, I know guys that have gone to train at places like Tiger or Cindy, or these massive gyms, and they fight and they get smashed up. They could be a really good fighter as well, but they're fighting crazy world level guys, and it's like, why has that gym put you in for that? They shouldn't have done that. But they make money off it.
Or the total opposite, where you get stuck with like some
You're fighting a taxi driver.
Yes, an ancient Thai guy. It's like, this is his first fight in 30 years.
Exactly, you're fighting a taxi driver.
Yeah.
So it's, for me, if you was gonna go and you was thinking, oh, I want to stay there for a while and really train, go to a little small gym, not a massive, big commercial gym. Like if you Google on TikTok or whatever, Muay Thai gym, that first one that comes up, don't go there.
Yeah.
go to a little small
Go to a
one.
hard to find.
Yeah,
Pain in the ass to communicate.
100%, because but they'll appreciate you coming there. They'll be thankful, and honestly, they'll take you in like one of their own. They'll like, when I go, like I feel like I'm part of their like family. Like Ker's got like this little boy. He's like, it's his son. He's like 2 years old. He's just on the heavy bag all day, and it's just so nice that you feel a part of their family. Like, I don't know, but for me, that's the best thing to do. Go to a little small gym, not Tiger, but Tiger. You want to sponsor me? I'll come train.
We can retract that.
But yeah, exactly. We'll edit it out.
Yeah, it is, but I have to say, I did fall into the channel like the first time I went out. I did Tiger for a couple of weeks. I quite liked it.
It's good to do.
Because of the total, like, although I knew I was getting ripped off compared to anywhere else, I was like, for the ease, I'm like, you go there, stay in there thing.
You're on the soy,
people.
and where it is, it's very convenient. You're on that soy.
Yeah.
The soy Thai, and you've got all them shops, all the restaurants, the healthy,
cool
juice
spots,
bars.
a fun time if you don't care about it.
100%.
But then I left after I sort of settled in there for a bit because I was there for months. So I just started moving around, and then I was just visiting place to place. And then there's a point where you go to little gyms, and they are so much cooler.
Isn't it?
I love that. It feels so much more Thai as well.
Yeah, it's so
much, I'm just going out there for the experience. That's the experience.
So much more authentic. I know. And don't get me wrong, you can go to Tiger and have a really good time.
Oh yeah,
and also
facilities.
Like someone like me, I could go to Tiger, I'd train there for maybe a month, and then maybe they'd start to be like, oh, he's actually quite good. Let's move him up to the next class and the next class. So you can work your way up. But again, until you're at that top level, they're not going to look after you that well in terms of fighting. So yeah, I just always prefer, like you say, that more intimate feel of like the family, small gym, like even like this, like it's just not massive premises, like this massive gym, like it's just a small gym. We've only got maybe 10 active fighters, but we all help each other, we're all friends, we all go out outside of the gym, like, you know, like that goes a long way, for me anyway, rather than just being another number of hundreds that they don't really care, you know?
Yeah, you can definitely see that, especially out there where it's such a like money-oriented thing.
Yeah, that's it, and gambling, everything. But yeah, I don't know, I'm excited to go again.
Yeah, I'm itching to get back. Unfortunately, I spent all of my money out there.
Oh, really?
I've come grovelling back here to the UK.
Yeah.
No money left.
When did you last go?
A couple of years. It would have been now, probably about 2.5 years, something like that, since I got back to that. And then that was sort of that whole part of the world. Really.
Yeah.
Just Thailand.
Where did you enjoy the most? Country-wise?
Country-wise, Thailand was definitely up there because I did the most like train and the lifestyle of, I wasn't like doing much touristy shit, I was pretty much just training.
That's the best, isn't
which
it?
is
That
cool.
is such a good
I enjoy
part
that.
of it.
Yeah.
Chill, train, eat, sleep, live it.
Yeah. And just not worry about literally anything else.
Yeah,
like
that is true.
But there's loads of cool places, and like you were saying, where you got to fight in Cambodia, or hoping to fight in Cambodia. That was cool. There's a cool gym out there as well if you do go back. And, the guy was on the podcast that I went and trained out there at Kingdom.
Okay.
Because they do Kung Kwai, which is basically just Thai boxing.
Yeah.
Which is why they get so much crossover.
Good gym?
Sick.
Okay.
Gym.
Alright, fine, I'll stay there when I go. I'm planning to go there next year, so I'll definitely go visit.
Yeah, and it's right in the centre. Did you ever go to Cambodia?
No, I didn't go.
Cambodia's it's a weird one. I think I'd go to Phnom Penh and train there at that place and just bang that out.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go a bit of sightseeing, but
it's sort of the same, isn't it?
yeah. It's just like Thailand, but probably not as nice.
Yeah.
But Siem Reap, you've got Angkor Wat, and that's definitely but that's like the big famous tourist thing.
But yeah, that's
the thing on the flag, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, Cambodia.
Yes, sorry.
They were watching too. But it was sick going out there, and I think anyone that ever gets the chance to go out there, if you're even a little bit interested in martial arts, is go to Thailand.
100%. And even if you're not, Go to Thailand.
Yeah.
Like it's just the best place. Even just Asia in general, traveling, anything.
Yeah.
People don't do it. Because why? Because I've got to quit my job.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm my fingers on the trigger, man. I'm itching for the excuse.
Get another job when you come back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not enough people do it.
Yeah.
It changes you so much as a person. You gain so much life experience.
Yeah, big time.
You get trained Muay Thai
Yeah.
from the motherland.
Yeah.
So,
Get to learn the clinch.
have you done much Thai boxing?
A little. I haven't competed as much as I'd like. I've only done 2 bouts.
Okay.
And in fairness, one was out there.
Yeah. On that undisputed, the other one.
No, I haven't. I was supposed to on Undisputed, and then I ended up getting ill literally like last minute.
Oh, I see.
Like really dying. So wasn't
Fair, that's fair enough.
But I want to. I've said to them. Hopefully they get it back sorted and have
Get it
more
rematched.
fights. I definitely want to get back on the Thai thing. But I've been doing a lot more boxing.
Not more boxing.
Especially. But it's wicked. But on fights, your fight's coming up. I know we were talking about it before.
Yeah.
And we were saying I quite enjoyed you recently put up a video breaking down because you got a big fight coming up.
Yeah, big one. So I just fought recently and then straight into training for this one. So 4-man tournament, 3 other guys. One of the guys UK ranked number 2. The other 2 guys aren't ranked, but they very well could be. They're very high level guys. And yeah, sort of knockout.
And is it? Sorry, I can't remember. Is it K1?
It's K1 this one. Yeah. So 2 fights. The winners will fight each other on the same night. So 2 fights in one day. We're about an hour in between. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I feel like I've been in fight camp for ages. Like, because I fought last November, so I was training for that since like August. Like in that camp, had a month off over Christmas. Like still training, but just a month off of like diet and like easing off. Then from January straight into training till my last one, and then straight after that straight into training for this one. Like I feel like I've just been in fight camps forever.
Yeah.
So I can't not feel ready for this. Like, I feel like this is the best time for this fight to come. Like just fight after fight after fight. I've only been fighting better and better guys, getting better and better results, and I feel like it's a good opportunity. Go in there and hopefully take that top 5 UK ranking.
Nice.
And keep on growing. And hopefully get $5 in my pocket as well. That would be nice.
That would be a nice sweet number, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you know that.
But have you fought in that tournament style before?
When I was younger, I used to
it's more like the daily.
Yeah, used to sort of go and like, oh, you fight him, alright, you fight him, and then, oh, this guy needs to fight as well. Do you want to fight him? Yeah, alright. So you fight him. Obviously, a lot less intense than what it would be now. But yeah, so like kind of not at this intensity or level. But at the same time, I don't think it matters. I think it's one fight, and then it's another one fight. Sounds stupid, but I'm not going to think, oh, my 2 fights. I'm thinking on this one guy in front of me, deal with that. Oh, sweet. Oh, I've got to fight another guy, all right. Deal with him, you know?
How do you think about it then in terms of like game planning and stuff? Are you much of like a strategist, or are you just going to go in and do your shit?
You know what? I'd say I am a strategist. I think I always read into my opponents. But some people read into their opponents too much.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
See that, yeah.
Like, so whenever I've had fights before, I'll watch their fights. I'll set less so a game plan, more just things that will work against them. I won't be like, oh right, round 1 I'm gonna do this. Like, it's not how a fight works. You know, things change. Just because he's done that in that fight doesn't mean he's gonna do it in my fight.
Yeah.
I find key sort of habits that they have, things that will work against them, my path to victory. Like for example, if the guy's a heavy boxer, I know my path to victory with him is kick and move, straight shot, move, not stand and box, you know what I mean? And vice versa the other way around. So for this one, in terms of strategy, obviously I don't know who I'm fighting, so
well that's it, yeah.
The plan is, and it's already been done, I know the 3 guys quite well. We fought on the same shows before, not against each other. So I've always thought about fighting these guys. It's not like it's just, they're on the poster now fighting. I've already thought in my head, future opponent.
Yeah, you've
there.
seen them before.
I know. I already know. I'm not going to tell you what, but I already know each guy, my path to victory against them. You know. So whatever guy comes out, it's not like I need a massive long game plan. I know my way to beating them.
Loose plan.
We go in, we do the shit, and see what happens. Do you know what I mean? Come away with a win. I'm excited, and I'm sure they're excited as well. I'm sure they're thinking the same about me. I find that's quite interesting actually. Like I wonder what people, when they look at me,
what are they planning?
I need to do this for him. Like, I don't know what they're thinking.
Have you ever watched yourself back and like picked it out that way?
Yeah, I have. To be fair, I have. And to be fair, I like to think I've squashed the main things. When I was younger, I had certain habits that I needed to break, which I definitely have done. I'm sure I've got new ones that they're thinking, but we're gonna see. But yeah, I don't know. They're tough. They're tough opponents. I just think I'm better. And I think I'm younger, faster, more confident, and I don't know. I'm just excited. I can't see it not going my way. You know, like when you envision things.
Yeah.
I see me beating all of them.
Do you know what? I was talking about that recently with someone else. It's like, it's funny because there are fights where you go in and you're like, and you're confident that you've done everything you can, but you're like, look, I know it could, like, he's a big hitter or whatever. It's very easy to go. But then there's sometimes you walk in and you're like, I just don't see how I could lose.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's such a different mindset. That's so interesting.
That's so true. The last fight I had, a lot of respect for the guy I was fighting. He's a tough guy, but exactly like you said, I thought I hit harder than him. My cardio I think is better, and I think just technically I'm levels above. And this guy's really good, but I couldn't see a path to victory for him.
Yeah.
And I said that to like my friends, my family, like he's going to be a tough fight. I don't think I'm going to walk over him, but I can't see a point in the fight where I'm going to be like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. You know, like I think whatever he's going to bring, I know that I can withstand and actually do better in all areas. And that's exactly how it went. Like he landed good shots, but I was ready for it. I was like, I know I can take that, and I know I can dish it out harder, faster, better, and that's how it went. But it is interesting when you think about like certain people, because you've probably had it as well if you've had fights before and stuff. Like you maybe see people that down the line you could potentially fight and think, like you're always thinking like, oh, how would that fight go? Okay, I think I could beat him, or he would be a tough fight, or you know.
Steer clear of him for a bit.
Let's do some more training before I fight that guy.
A few more push-ups before I get in there.
That's it. And to be fair, the guy, so one of the guys, I'll give him some props. One of the guys in the tournament, Daniel Vortea, the Dark Shark, the one who I said about in the video, he's the hardest fight in the tournament, I think. He's UK number 2, big tall guy. He's a massive guy for the weight. And to be honest, I think he should be UK number 1. I think the guy who's above him, I won't name drop, but you know who you are. I think he's way better than him. I think he's by far UK number 1. He's very high level, but I still think I can beat him. So I think ideally I get him at any point in the tournament. Ideally I want him first because he's such a big name. And like I said, I think I can beat him.
That's a big
like me beating him is catapults me by far. Like I'm only 20 years old, beating the UK number 2, arguable UK number 1 now, like really flies me straight up there. You know, I can be fighting for them big belts, fighting even bigger and bigger guys, international opponents. That's what I want. So yeah, I'm excited. Ideally, he's the fighter, but we'll see.
And so, sorry, Mike, it's 2 on the first day, and then No,
so there'll be 2 fights, there's 4 of us. There'll be 2,
so
there'll be 2 fights, and then the winners will go and fight each other an hour later. And then the losers obviously go fight again. So the losers get like 500 quid, the runner-up gets 1,000, and the winner gets 5,000.
Okay.
So you still get, it's professional, so you're still getting paid either way. Obviously I won 5,000. I'm going straight to Thailand actually on holiday after that as well. So that 5,000 in my pocket. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of chance.
Yeah.
that would be a nice little holiday present.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I can fight tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I feel ready. The only thing I've got to do is cut the weight. That's it.
Yeah, that's the worst bit.
Yeah.
Are you a big weight cutter? What weight class do you fight at?
So normally I fight 65. This one's a 67. So it is. So, and to be fair, the guys in the weight class are quite a big 67. So I'm probably the smallest guy in the tournament in terms of like stature.
Yeah.
Not by loads, but probably by a little bit. I typically fight a bit lighter. So I'm a normal weight cutter, I'd say, if that makes sense. Like, I don't cut
not
crazy amounts,
but not nothing.
I don't cut nothing. Yeah, like you see some guys and they cut crazy amounts. Why do you do that?
Yeah.
Like, if you can do it and feel healthy doing it, fair play. Do you know what I mean? Personally, I never cut more than like 4.5 kilo of water,
which is pretty average for a pro.
Yeah.
Like.
So I'll probably diet off about 5-6 kilo. And then I'll water cut the last 4.5. Any more than that, I think, is just excessive. It's like, such a massive percent of your body weight to lose in such a short period of time. I don't know how they do it and feel okay. You know, like. But yeah, so I've got about 5 kilos still to go. So I'll diet off 2 of that. I'll water 3 of that. I've still got 3.5 weeks, so easy. I've just got 2 more kilos to go through diet, which will be easy.
Yeah.
And then the water, it's never fun, but you just get it done. You know, it's just part of fighting. That's what I'm saying. I get paid to cut weight, not get paid to fight. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know who
That's the hard bit.
Some fighter I heard said that. I thought it's so true. Like I enjoy the fighting. Most fighters enjoy the fighting. You know, like I do the fighting bit for free.
Yeah.
You still got to pay me though, guys.
Yeah.
But it's the weight cut that's like, the diet, the torture in the gym and weighing yourself every morning. You have a bad day, you're like, why am I heavy up? What's going on? That's the hard bit for me, like just constantly obsessing over your weight and your diet. But
especially at a smaller weight class like that, I think as well. I think it's just much worse at that sort of level, right? Because there's only so much that can come off of you. You're pretty
Exactly. Like normally actually my weight cuts have gone pretty smooth. My last one did not go smooth. I don't know what happened, but I was in the hot bath and it was just coming off so slow. I was losing like 0.2 at a time, like 0.2, and I still had like 2 kilo left to go. I was like, oh my god, why is only 0.2 coming off at a time? This is ridiculous. And eventually I managed to get it off. But yeah, like sometimes when you're so lean already, your body just stops cutting weight, and you're like, how is that possible? I've been in the bath for 15 minutes, then wrapped in towels, I've lost 0.1. That's ridiculous. Sometimes your body just holds on to it. But it's just part of the game. The more times you do it, the more you get used to it. But yeah, some guys I know way bigger than me are fighting at like 63, 61. Fuck, do you do that? How do you get that low? I don't know. They can't be having a fun life.
No, like that is brutal. Like you see something like I've thought about it because I'm pretty like I sit pretty naturally at about 66, 67.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, when I compete, there's always sort of weird weight classes because really I should cut a load of water and probably be at like 61.
Yeah.
Something like that. But honestly, I really cannot be fucked with that.
100%.
Especially as an amateur.
That's what I was about to say.
Pointless.
Like, if you're not getting paid for it, I wouldn't. You know, just fight somewhat natural to your weight class. And you know what? I tried to do that. Even when I was sort of just starting to get paid for fights and stuff, I'd try and be that guy that was like, nah, it's fine. I'm gonna fight just at my natural weight. I tried to be like the role model. I don't know who to myself. Like, I don't need to cut weight. I'm gonna show these guys fight at my natural weight. Doesn't have to put 70. And I won a few fights there. I won a belt there. But then the higher level I got, I was fighting these guys that was so big, and I was like, well, literally, I'd be in the ring. I'm like, there's no way this guy weighs 70 kilos. Ever. So, this is ridiculous. Let alone he weighed 70 kilos for about 5 minutes, and then he was back up to the bloody 80. So then eventually I was like, oh, okay, I need to cut a bit.
There is a difference.
I need. So the higher level I got, and in general the higher level it gets, people just cut more and more weight.
Yeah.
And I wish they didn't, because I wish
it makes everyone else have to.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to, but unfortunately you do. I can't fight at 70 kilo because I'm fighting guys that are naturally 82 kilo, 85 kilo, and it's like, oh my god, I'm not naturally that weight at all. So yeah, when you're in there, even just things like in the clinch and you've got this massive guy on you, and you're like, oh my god, get off me. So yeah, but I don't mind it. Everyone's got to do it.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
Part of the game, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so, when did you actually go pro? Because obviously you've been doing it since a pretty young age. What point did you start? Well, I guess you said you competed a bit as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Was that most of your like amateur stuff?
Yeah, so literally all my amateur stuff was pretty much as like a junior as a kid. Once I turned 16, COVID hit.
Great. Yeah.
So then a year later I was 17 and I was like, I'm going straight into semi-pro straight away. Like I've fought amateur, I don't need to do all this like. Everyone needs to do it, but yeah, like I don't know. I was like, I don't need to now go and fight in leg pads and head guards. Like I've done this for the last 6 years. Do you know what I mean? Like I wasn't worried about them kicking me without leg pads on and things like that. I was excited to kick other people without leg pads on. I was like, yes, get my leg pads off. I want to boot people. Like I don't know. Some people are different. Some people think, oh, but he's gonna kick me. I never think about it like that. I'm like, yes, take them off. Take my elbow pads off. I want to elbow people. I never really think about, oh yeah, they can do that to me as well. Yeah. So as soon as I turned, 17, fights were back on after about a year, like out of COVID. And then, I was straight in. I was fighting like a 26, 27-year-old, and I was only 17. And I was, no shin guards, semi-pro. Had a few of them, and then went pro like last year, year and a half ago. Oh no, I'm not sure, somewhere around there. Last year. Yeah. Semi-pro, pro, sort of falls into the same category in K1 really. The only difference is the round time gets slightly longer and you get paid for it. But to be honest, I always say to a lot of people, like, if you're going to do it, I recommend not doing amateur for too long.
Right, okay.
4 or 5 amateur fights, just go to semi-pro. Feel it without the shin guards. You can do semi-pro for a while and then go to pro, do you know what I mean? You don't need to go amateur 30 fights.
So what's
and
the
then
step
semi-pro another 20 fights. Like, the step up from amateur semi-pro is you take the leg pads off.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So rounds are the same.
Rounds are the same. You're still fighting 2-minute rounds. You just have no leg pads. That's it. It's the only difference. The pain ain't that bad. It does hurt, but it more hurts the next day rather than when you're in there. You know.
That's most of the case with the.
But I really don't like. I feel actually really strongly about this. I don't like the K1 or Thai style when there's leg pads on. There's no thought process behind it because nothing hurts that bad. Because there's leg pads on, it's just so frantic. It's just so, like, they kick in, they're blasting kicks in, and if you block it, it doesn't hurt that bad. So it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Slow the pace down.
It doesn't slow the pace down. There's no thinking because if they blast the leg kick in and they block it, I've got my pad and your pad. Doesn't really hurt, so I can just carry on. I can kick it again. Whereas if you've got no shin pads on and someone checks your kick, you're like, ooh,
think about that before you
I'm not going to throw that again. So you need to think a lot more. So I much prefer that. Like I understand, you've got to have your ones with your amateur fights with your shin pads on, but that's why I say after you've had 5, 6, go to semi-pro, right. Take the shin pads off, you'll be alright. But that's where the sport becomes more high level because you actually have to think about what you've got to do rather than just this frantic pace where there's no real consequences to what you're throwing because your legs are going to be fine. It's only your punches that you've still got to worry about, but your kicks, you've got a big pad on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I much prefer that thinking aspect of the sport, rather than just let's see who's got the most cardio. Let's just go crazy and see who can get tired. And that's what you see a lot of in amateur K1 and Muay Thai. You just see a crazy 2-minute pace and they're tired after a round because they're just going for it,
So do you do a lot of shin conditioning stuff then for that? Because I know that's a very old school Thai thing.
You know what?
It's not really bled over to K1.
When you say shin conditioning, like I kick the bags every day, I kick the pads every day. So in that sense, when I was younger, we had our bamboo stick that we hit. More just as a novelty, really. I didn't have like a routine where I do this every day or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I've had so many fights as a kid, and then now as an adult, I'm like 7-2 as a pro, they're all bare shins, so it's like you just get used to it.
Fine,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, well, they always hurt, but they get conditioned in the fights. Like, I don't need to now be like, oh, still conditioning my shins. They're just used to it after a while. I'd say if you're thinking about doing one without your shin pads on, don't overthink it. Don't need to be whacking your shins with these wooden posts every day.
Yeah.
Maybe do it once to take a little Instagram video, tell everyone you're doing it, but
this is what we do on a daily.
Yeah, I do this 4 times a day. Like, it's only going to hurt you more, and then you're not going to be able to hit the pads that hard. Like, oh, my shins hurt, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're better off just whacking the heavy bag hard, whacking the pads hard, sparring fairly hard every now and then, and you'll get used to it.
Do you spar without shins ever? No, obviously like light.
Maybe for like drills,
Yeah.
but mainly no, unless it's with someone I know I can trust, that's high level, because otherwise you catch weird bones and then you're like, oh, for God's sake. Like when you're fighting, it's different because you've got that adrenaline to kind of, you catch a weird bone, you haven't got time to think about it, whereas in training, you catch it and you're like, oh, rolling around, oh, why have you done that? You know, so not really. I'd always have leg pads on if I'm sparring, but yeah, basically.
And then what about, have you done pro Thai as well? Because I know you sort of mix the...
Yeah, so I fought twice in Thailand pro. The first guy, he wasn't that good, to be fair. Or he didn't get a chance to show how good he was. I sort of ran through in literally the first 30 seconds. I landed a shot, he went down, whoa, he got up and I finished it. And then the second guy, he was a lot better. And to be honest, I was really nervous for that fight because I hadn't really trained really hard. Like, I'd just been travelling around Thailand, drinking a good time. Yeah, drinking a few beers, and then I stopped in like my main place where that little gym is. Was there for like 3 weeks to just train and maybe have a fight for everyone. And then he's like, yeah, I've got a fight for you. I was like, all right, fine. I was like, why not? Let's just do it. You only live once. And then he was like, oh, it's for the belt, the stadium belt. He's really good. He's really strong. He's had a few fights. He's a Thai. And I'm thinking, like, if he's a Thai, how many fights is a lot? You know what I mean?
If a Thai guy says you've had a lot of fights, that's
100%.
Hundreds.
So then honestly, on the day of that fight, I was thinking, oh no, like, I never have gone into a fight thinking I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah.
Apart from that one, I remember I woke up, I thought, I don't think I've got this in the bag. So I woke up on that day, I was ill, really ill. I don't know what happened to me. It was just typical luck of the draw. Oh, for God's sake, so snotty. And everyone's, you sure you're allowed to like be alright? Well, I'm fighting now, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to pull out last minute, I'm not one of them guys, I'll just do it. Then my phone broke and I'm in Thailand trying to fix my phone, I couldn't call anyone, I couldn't get any taxis, I'm like, oh, it was just one of them days and I'm thinking, this is not going well. I couldn't get a haircut because the barbershop was closed, and it was just one of them days where I was thinking, man. So I went there, got to the show and I was thinking, I just don't want to get knocked out.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get through, put in a good account for myself as best as I can, and you know what? If he beats me, as long as I put in as long as I've done my best, I'll be proud of myself, I'm happy with myself. And the whole time backstage warming up, on the way to the fight, my coach just kept saying to me, he was like, "Be careful with this guy. He's not like the last guy. Don't steam in because he'll counter you. You need to be careful, be slow, use your skills." And like, you're bigging this guy up.
Yeah.
And then to be fair, it was only once I got in the ring and I saw him, okay, here we go. We moved around in the first round and I thought, nah, actually, I've got this, I can beat him. And then I managed to beat him on points, which I was happy with as well. Beating a Thai on points is a tough thing to do out there.
Especially a champ.
Yeah, and he come on stronger in the later rounds, which they always do. But I managed to sort of weather the storm and take the win on points, so I was very happy with myself for that one. But yeah, I need to fight more time from next year. So after this one, got one more K1 fight for a belt in October on a big show. But then the plan is, go to Thailand and just tie, and just see where it goes.
And would you come back to fight Thai here as well?
Yeah. And to be fair, there's a very high level Thai scene here now. Like, it's not just like, oh, if you want to fight really high level, you've got to go to Thailand. There's a massive high level scene here. I just more enjoyable to train in Thailand, isn't it?
Yeah,
and live there. So I'll go train there for a long time and then eventually come home. And there's still a good scene here for me to carry on training here.
Yeah.
Fighting at high levels. The goal was in Thai. Obviously, one championship is up there. I want to win a WBC belt. That's a big goal. I want that green strap. If I won a green strap tomorrow, I could retire. I'd be happy. There's just something about it so nice. Even as a kid, I'd grow up even just in boxing. I'd see that green strap. Oh, that's so nice. So if I can win one of them, even just a British one or a European one, I'm happy. That's the goal in Thai.
You're probably not that far away. The rankings got to carry over somewhat.
Exactly.
At least give you a good foothold in to fight at pretty high level.
100%. Yeah. So I'm UK 11 in like K1 now. So yeah, if I can beat this UK number 2 especially, get into that UK top 5, one more big win a belt, then start moving over to Thai. Yeah. We'll get there.
Open some doors. We'll get you that belt.
Exactly. WBC, if you're watching this, please.
Yeah.
I love you.
And how regularly do you like to fight? I know you said you've been sort of in camp quite a lot recently. Do you have like a set thing, or you just see a fight you like?
If I fought any less than 3 times, I'd be upset.
Okay.
If I'd only fight twice in a year, I'd say that's a bad year.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, sometimes if you've got an injury, things happen. But if all things go well, 3 to 4 is a good number for me, I think. Like, it depends on obviously on how your fights go as well. Like, if you have a war, you need a long time to recover from your shins. Like, don't get me wrong, as much as I say, I'll fight back in guards, it does fucking hurt. So you need a bit of time to recover. Let your shins go down. Anyone who says they don't hurt is a liar. It does hurt, so you do need a bit of time to repair. But I think 3 is a good number. Because also you get a chance to enjoy your life a little bit as well, you know, like you get to have a fight, have a little bit of downtime, enjoy the world, go out for dinner, even just things like go to the pub on a Saturday night, like, oh, this is so cool,
nice cold pint.
I can actually go to the pub, it's nice, and then back into training, do a fight, enjoy your life again, you know. I think anywhere north of 4, like 5, 6 fights a year, it's crazy, like.
Especially like at a high level like that.
100%, like 5, 6 fights a year is doable, but that's more like, for me right now, I'll save that for when I move to Thailand and I'll be banging them out. You know, like at the minute I find 3 to 4 is good. To have the right fights, but not just fighting for the sake of it all the time, you know, like I think when you're amateur level, I think you should. I think you should fight all the time. Get as much experience as you can, or as a junior, get as much experience as you can. When you start getting to that high level, professional level, I think
you've got to cherry pick a bit more, right?
Yeah, that's it. Not even if so like cherry pick opponents. More pick so just the dates of your fights. Like thinking, right, let me set up my year. I'm fighting then. Like for example, I just fought end of March. I'm doing this one end of May. I want a bit of time off after that. I've been straight in from January till like June. I want a bit of time, so I'm going to Thailand, have a bit of chill time, enjoy my summer. Then I've got one in October. So then it's that would be my 3 or 4 if I fight twice for this one. If I want to fight again in December, I will. If I don't, then I won't, you know? So yeah, it's more sort of just picking your dates, and you've got to enjoy your life as well, man. You've got to enjoy your life. But yeah, we'll see. I think so far I'm happy with the fights I've got lined up this year. Whether I squeeze another one in is TBC.
It will depend,
that's it.
One of the
Depends
things
what they're
sometimes, Where when they turn up with that strap knocking on your door.
But that's it. Sometimes they offer things you can't turn down. And I do always say to fighters as well, like, just always keep somewhat ready. Like, a last minute, like, there's always last minute fights needed, and that's where you'll get big opportunities because they'll take anyone, like someone, even like let's say a title fight, just a show belt on someone's show, their fighter's pulled out. If you're ready, just jump in and do it. Like, what's the worst that happens? Exactly. What's the worst that happens? You lose on a 2-day notice. Right, you've got that kind of built-in excuse of it's 2 days. Best case, you've won a cheeky belt, or you've won, or you've been paid handsomely for it to step in last minute, and you've gone, sweet, that was good. You haven't had to do the whole count. Like
the grind.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think it's good to always be ready. somewhat to be able to jump in on them fights, because that's where you get good opportunities, and shows will then look after you in the future because you've helped them out, you saved them a fight, you're like, oh, thank you for stepping in.
Yeah.
They'll look after you on their next show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good to make them contacts with shows, and that's what they want. They want someone who's going to help them out, you know?
Do you hop around shows a lot? I don't really know what it's like, the K1 scene especially. Do you have to, as a pro, are you contracted to one thing? You do like a few fights, or?
Yeah, so you can get contracts with shows. The contracts vary on, like, some contracts will say you've got to fight on our show. You can't fight on this show. You can fight on other shows, but this is the one show. Don't fight on their show until our contract expires. You've got 3 fights with us. You have to do them fights within 2 years, whatever. But a lot of fighters like to jump around shows. To be honest, I really like a show called Combat Fight Series, CFS. They look after me really well, and I feel like I look after them really well. I put on good performances on their show, and actually it's a privilege to fight on their show because I think they run a very tight ship. They run a good show. They're at a high level. So I fought on that like a couple of times recently. I'm fighting for a belt on their show in October. So I plan to sort of stick with them for a while. But then also if another opportunity comes up like this one, that $5,000 tournament, I'll jump in, you know, like why not? But I think, yeah, it's good to have them shows that you regularly fight on. The promoters get on with you, you get on with the promoters.
Yeah, you've got a relationship.
You look after each other,
home
100%.
show.
Yeah, exactly. It feels comfortable, it feels nice, it feels smooth. When you're fighting on this show and this show and this show, sometimes it's a little bit like, what the fuck, what is going on?
Yeah.
Some shows you go to and they're really not that good, like the changing rooms or whatever, or any variable. The promoter's a bit of an arse, you know, like, oh, mate, like, no, you owe me this. And they go, nah, I don't owe you that. And you're like, no, you said that you're paying me this. So there's always things like that. Whereas I find Combat Fight Series, for me, has always been a really comfortable show to fight on, and have made me feel like a star almost, you know, like you have shown a lot of respect to me as a fighter, so I show a lot of respect to them as a show, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's good to bounce around, find the show you like, but when you find a few shows that you like, I think it's good to stick by them, promote their show, promote their fights, and they'll do the same back to you, and that's where you'll start leveling up in the eyes of everyone, you know?
Yeah, but you get a bit of sort of stardom attached to it within that show.
Yeah, exactly.
And then other places pick up your name, you know, rival shows will be looking at that.
100%, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking to build up their own stars, not only for my benefit, but for their benefit, you know? They want to have their golden goose, their guy that they promote, they put money into, and then he wins, and they're like, yes, this guy's doing well on my show, we want to keep him on my show, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where it's good to have them shows that you've got a good relationship with and keep training with and keep fighting on. And if you can go out and put on entertaining fights, other shows want that, you know? That's what they want. They just want an entertainer.
Yeah, fun fights will get you further than.
Oh my god, so much fun. Yeah. You could be winning a 5-fight win streak. Fights are boring. Some people's fights are so boring to watch, and it's like, oh my god, it's putting everyone to sleep, you know? Like, from everything, from the moment I say this to everyone, from the moment you walk out to the moment you leave that ring and you're behind the curtain, you've got to put on a show.
You're a big walkout guy.
I love a walkout. You've got to put some effort into your walkout, some effort into, if they interview you afterwards, you have to put some effort into it, you know? You need to promote. That's what we were saying before about promotion, like you have to do it. Some people just walk out, rubbish walkout, some just waddle to the ring, win or lose, they fight a boring fight, they're not entertained. It's rubbish. So rubbish, you know, like it's rubbish to watch, it's rubbish to fight someone like that.
Yeah.
Like it's you want someone that's gonna, as a show or even as a fighter, you've got to go out, you've got to have a good walkout song, you've got to be energetic, you've got to fight entertaining style, you've got to be able to knock people out, you've got to be able to talk well, hold yourself well, be respectful, and people then like that, you know, people enjoy it, like even like fans, let's say, of the show, people that have bought a ticket, not even to watch you, but other people, will go, oh, that guy is sick. That guy's sick. I follow him on Instagram, I like his stuff, you know, and that's how you keep growing as a fighter. instead of just coming in emotionless. Like no one's gonna remember you, you know. Like even just like random people, like no one's gonna remember the one guy who had a boxing fight halfway through and didn't do anything memorable. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to leave a mark in people's mind.
Yeah.
I think.
Make it exciting.
I think. Yeah. It's like I say, it's something that people don't do, but that's why the people that do it exceed so much higher than everyone else, because that's what the show wants and that's what fighters want to do, but some people haven't got the balls to do it, or they haven't got
people lose sight of that side of it as well. Like it's not just about the fight.
It's a business. It's a business. So yeah, things like that video, like people love that.
Yeah,
people
silly shit.
Yeah, people loved it. Like the show loved it. I had random people messaging me, loved it. Like, that's so good. Like, oh, I wish I had the balls to do something like that. Or I wish I could do that. I'm like, we can. Like, just do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna do you no bad, no harm. Yeah. Like, it's only gonna do you good. It's like, so, and it puts you in a situation with a show where if you can promote well, sell tickets, win, lose or draw the fight, it's a win-win. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I'm going in to win. Everyone should be going in to win. If you take a close loss, let's say, but you've sold 50 tickets and one guy has sold 2 tickets, you've won. Who do they want back on their show? The guy that lost, but he sold 50 tickets, and the guy who promoted the show.
Had a good time doing it.
Yeah, and the guy who was entertaining. Like, oh, fair enough, he lost, but that guy's promoted the show. He's made the show money. He's earned some fans along the way. You know, that's what people need to remember when they're fighting. It's not just the fight. It's the before. It's the after. It's the during.
Well, it's sage advice, man.
I don't know.
So, speaking of, because I think we're coming up to the hour mark now.
Yeah.
Where can people follow you and get tickets for your next few shows? Because we know this man's an entertainer.
Yeah, that's it. So you can follow me on my Instagram, PeterKnight04. Might be added on the caption.
Yeah. Everything will be
follow
in the
me on
description.
there. Yeah. That's where I do most of my stuff, most of my promotion. All goes on Instagram. Message me if you want any tickets to my fights.
And the next fight, this tournament is when?
It's 31st of May in Dunstable on the Super Fight Series. Massive show, massive fighters, not even just our fight, there's massive fights on there, world champions, British champions, international superstars. If you guys want to come, message me, tickets are £45 and I'd love to have you there.
Sick, yeah. But like I said, everything will be in the description, wherever platform people are listening on, it will be there.
Beautiful.
But Peter, thank you very much for your time.
Mate, thank you.
Very fun.
I enjoyed it, mate. I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I had a great chat with Peter. Make sure you show him some support, especially for giving up his time. Least you can do, drop him a quick Instagram follow. He's PeterKnight04. I'll put all of his links in the description on whatever platform you're listening to. But show him some love as a thank you for coming on. Hopefully you enjoyed it, you got something out of it, and I'll see you on the next one.